cucumber, it says 8 days germination. These actually germinated in 6 days. The seeds that I have, they germinated earlier than 8 days, so pretty happy about that. So in full sun, so these are going to need full sun when they start growing. So I'm going to definitely keep them in the window, and I'll be taking them outside, bringing them back in. I think that's the trick. That's the trick to growing plants. If you want to grow them indoors, know which plants need more sun so that you could take them outside so they can get more sun. If you leave them indoors, they're not going to grow as fast. They're not going to die, but they're not going to get their best growth. These are going to last through the winter cold season. So I'm not in a hurry to plant these yet. These are going to be very interesting, and I feel like I'm going to need some plant food, or I'm going to have to cook up some plant food for this. I can't just put it directly in the soil that I have, so I'm going to wait on that. Start seeds indoors for 6 to 8 weeks before last frost. So they say before last frost is like when winter is coming to an end, the last frost, January, February. But in California, it's not as cold as, you know, other areas are. It still gets pretty cold. The temperature still does drop in the middle of the night. So I suggest if you have a plant like this, bring it indoors overnight if the temperature drops. And then when you wake up in the morning, put it outside so it can get full sun. It's 5 to 7 days germination, 6 to 8 weeks. So 6 to 8 weeks, it's going to take about 8 to 10 weeks before this thing is ready to eat or consume. For the cucumbers, let's see how many days. Harvest, 58 days until harvest. So in 58 days, I will be able to eat a cucumber, okay, if I follow these instructions right. And these are continuous growth plants, like I said, so I can go out there and cut all the mint that's grown. I can cut it all off, consume it, and in 50 more days, a whole nother bush of mint is gonna pop up in 6 to 8 weeks. I'll be indoors from 6 to 8 weeks until they're strong enough to actually hit full sunlight. And once these are ready to go, in 6 to 8 weeks, we can go out there and snip, cut off some oregano, consume it however we want, and more is gonna pop up. So those are all the ones that I have this season. Keep your fingers crossed because I cannot wait to see my babies bloom and flourish. Oh, one thing I didn't talk about was my rosemary. My rosemary was the first thing I put in soil. I didn't wait for germination. I was too impatient. So what I did was when I got home, I put those seeds directly in soil and I spray the soil every day. The pot is actually right here. So keep them moist, keep them kind of shaded, but with a little bit of light so that they don't dry out so fast. And I'm going to continue my regimen of Monday being rosemary, Tuesday being cilantro, mint, Thursday oregano, you know, go down the row like that, so I make sure all of my plants are getting proper care. All of my plants are getting equal amount of attention. My babies! See? Little see. There's some of them that don't really have a tail. The ones that don't have tails, I'm not putting them in soil yet because I can't afford to lose them. That one has a really tiny tail. So cucumber seeds are in soil now. Not all of them. In soil. Put this little experiment. This is my string of pearls. One of the vines fell off, so I'm gonna put them in soil, see how they do. Now these are the cucumber seeds that I don't see any action with. See that? The reason being is because I wasn't keeping them moist. I actually had them out, so I'm gonna put them in here. And in this pot here is where I have all my basil, cucumber, mint, and oregano. not ready to put in soil just yet, so I kept them inside the napkin. But since I see some vines, I see roots popping out of them, so I went ahead and put them on top of the soil, so the roots will start to grow down, break through the paper towel, grow in the soil, and then they're set. Onions are not looking too hot right now because I took them outside. I thought they would do pretty good outside, but as you can see, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 green onions, and I had way more than this. So I know what the problem was. The problem was I wasn't watering it like I should have been because it was drying out much faster outside. So I decided to bring them inside and make sure she's getting full light, because she's gonna get light